Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 49 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTB Sky's Expert Mode. Today I got some plans. I got all kinds of plans for stuff I'd like to do. I think today I want to focus on power. One of my big hurdles at the moment is processing my dash. Last episode we got access to Laser IO, which was super exciting. Requires a lot of dash. Dash processing is super slow, mostly because it requires a lot of power. Like, holy cow, does it zap power pretty quickly. So as a reminder, to process dash requires 2048 IF, so like 2000 RF a tick for 30 seconds sustained. So it definitely is a little bit, not fast. So that's a thing for sure. Hey, Lumium. Remember Lumium? There was something good about I got from Lumium. So I did go mining between episodes. I've got my Crusher Spirit over here taking care of all kinds of dash for me. He's still got a little bit left to process, but we'll get there. I think he might actually be close to done. Oh yeah, no, he definitely is close to done. I think I pulled out a stack and a half of dash, which means that I get 9 stacks of dash dust. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 1 stack that's over there processing. So that's a good time. It really is. It really, really is. But processing it all is going to take a lot of power. So I said to myself, how do we do this? So 2 things. 1, I want to get flux points going. 2, I want to upgrade my energy cube here. And 3, I want to upgrade my generators to have better power generation and more power generation. So to do that, I want to start using flux-infused oil rather than force-infused biodiesel. So I'm gonna yank that guy out of there. I'm gonna put him down on the ground somewhere so that he's not too far away. But this way, all the, you know what I could even do? Could probably even do something like, yeah, buddy. That's how we roll. All right? Don't waste a drop. That's good stuff there, that force-infused biodiesel. You don't want to be wasting it. No, sir. All right, so we let that cook. And then what we're going to do, we know that our create guy is all kinds of full of stuff, right? So let's do you. Let's get this guy out. Bing, bang, boom. That's cool. Right? So what we're going to do is augment our magnets, probably build out some more generator coils, and upgrade our energy cube. And that's where this came into play. So 1, 2, and then I should be able to upgrade to an advanced energy cube. All I need to do, and this is going to hurt a little bit, but not too bad, is steal this. Okay, and then I should be able to upgrade this dude to that. Hey, wrong place. There you go. Cool. Now, does your sidedness remain the same? Nope. So I need you to output on the front and the right side. And then you're going to do HV wire connector was over here. Is that right? Yep, with HV wire coils. Going over to this dude. Ow, ow, ow. That was close. That was really close. Did you see how close that was? That was so close. Oh my goodness. That was dangerously close. And then insulated MV cable can go here. But hey, once we get flux points, we can probably do a little less of this nonsense. In reality, we probably don't even need to be doing, like, this could all just be, like, redstone flux ducts at this point. Which, remember, they're not hard to get, right? Yeah, 10 millibuckets of DC, like, not hard, not crazy, but we'll get there. All right, so now you should be able to, you're going to store more power. So, like, the good news is this guy is cruising now. The bad news is we can't produce enough. So we can transfer enough, but we can still not create enough. And that's where things are going to have to get better. So we're making 1.5 thousand-ish RF a tick right now with our setup. So my thought is, first, let's get force-infused biodiesel, right? So force-infused diesel, not biodiesel, but diesel. We can get from either processing or force-infused oil, which gets us toluene and liquid sulfuric gas, of which I do not know when and if I'll need. I'm sure at some point I need this gelled toluene, because that makes TNT for me, right? So that's cool. And then liquid sulfuric gas, I'm sure makes something. Bitumen, maybe? Okay. We will look into that. But for now, force-infused diesel can also just be diesel plus force gem equals that. Cool. So maybe what we do is a little pressure, a little doing things better, a little fun time. So let's do it up. Because I'm thinking like we basically want to take all of our diesel and turn it into force-infused diesel. So to do that, it might not be a bad idea to get another thermopneumatic processing plant. Now, does that need heat? He doesn't look like he does. So he needs a thermopneumatic processing plant, but there's no heat requirement. It's just pressure that we need. Okay, so thermopneumatic processing plant. Boom. We just need a couple of you, which just needs a couple of compressed iron plates. I should really get some more compressed iron. I can kick that off now. Cool. But this will be enough plates to get these two, so we can get our this. Oops. We also need more iron bars. Now we're cooking. Cool. And I guess while we're at it, might as well do that. Because clearly we're out of iron bars. Alright, so reminder, this doesn't have to live here because he's only heat, he's not pressure. So I can move this. Yes? Agreed? Agreed. Do I have an extra tank? I don't. Let's get a tank. Let's get an extra tank. Needs more iron plates. Let's turn you off for a minute. So you are full on oil. You're doing cool. You're backstuffed on diesel. Go. Cool and cool. So, like, let's relocate this so that he's not quite so sloppy. And maybe we could even laser IO it a little bit. But my thoughts are this. Let's break you, crude oil. And then we can snag this tank of diesel. And then you'll fill up with all what's in here. You'll finish processing what's left in there, which I think we will probably want to snag a little diesel to help out with. And then this whole setup can be moved to somewhere betterish. Deal? Alright, and the compressed iron can go away. So in a few minutes, you should be done processing this. But if we want it to be faster than a few minutes... Is that cool? Keeping up your temperature things? Yeah, pretty good. I don't know how well Blaze Burner seems to respond to tick accelerating, but one way or another, we're processing faster, I think, than we were a minute ago. So I'm cool with that. Not enough heat. I know. I know. Yeah, him being tick accelerated doesn't seem to do a whole lot. So it was a little bit better, but not crazy better. Yeah, yeah, he doesn't really seem to, at least, I guess because he just, so he's not actually, like, generating heat, per se, he is just, I am hot, right? Like, that's how heat in Pneumaticraft works, so it's not consuming the heat that's natively stored in the block, it's just like, this is a block, and it has a heat value. So tick accelerating him is not going to make anything faster. That's okay. That'll be fine. So anyway, once this is all done processing the oil and stuff, because I'm trying not to like waste any, what we'll do is we'll move this location, and then we'll plop down a thermopneumatic processing plant somewhere nearby to help with it. I might just like replace this and put the thermopneumatic right here. Like that might be what I decide to do. And then in terms of you and your heat, I think I could just put you like, I could put you back here-ish somewhere. Like there's no reason for this to live exactly where it's living. Is what I'm thinking. So what we could do is just have you right there, and then we could like pillar this up right here. Does that sound cool? And then that would be a little bit more out of the way because he doesn't need to be like right here, right? And that I think that's the way we do it. Okay, so while I wait for you to finish processing, right? What I will prep for. So we've got you. Let's start looking at the next type of battery or of magnet, right? So let's see, tier 3 magnets so this is magnetic force 2, this is magnetic force 4. So this layered magnet is the next tier. He's going to require 4 overcharged electrum per block. Okay, so that's a lot. Not crazy a lot, because electrum's not terrible for us right now. And remember, it's 12 blocks per magnet. So pretty sure we have more silver over here, because I had him processing silver. And silver can get smelted through this process, as we can see. And then I'll snag a stack of gold and start processing him like so. Deal? And that'll make gold pretty quickly for us. Beautiful. And then what we're going to want is a good healthy bit of electrum. And talk to me about you, sir. So the overcharged electrum, that is made in the Energizer. So there's a basic Energizer, but then there's an advanced Energizer, and then there's a reinforced Energizer. Let's learn what those look like. So that looks very doable. And then you just need overcharged diamonds, which are energized diamonds. So that should also be doable, in theory. So let's look at that. Let's get the advanced one first. So if I got 2 of you... And reminder, we could totally, like, get rid of the peat generator soon, because that really doesn't need to live there no more. The thought is that we make the next tier of Energizer. I like that plan. Yeah, we make the next tier of Energizer. Did I leave anything in you guys, by the way? Nope, you're good. And you're good. Cool. So we should be able to make this no problem. We just need a couple lightning rods. And then this. I'll come back when this is done. Alright, so then I've got my 2 overcharged electrum. I've got this dude. He can be upgraded. So I assume that's going to be way faster now, right? Cool. Next up, let's get the next tier of it, right? Because reinforced Energizer looks even nicer. So overcharged diamonds would just be an infused diamond goes in there. And we need 2 of them, right? So let's get 1, 2 infused diamonds. Now, these guys require 100,000 RF, whereas these guys require 50,000 RF. So it shouldn't take too long. They're twice the speed to make, but this guy's making 16, that's making 64. This was making 4. So they're 4 times as fast? Is that an accurate... Hey, there we go. Sweet. What else can you make? Anything cool? A few things. Wireless energy transfer node from Cyclic. Cool. Ooh. Polaroid. Ooh. Bitsby. Okay, so now for the tier 3 Energizer, you're just gonna need a block of copper. And that is all she wrote. Cool. Now, just for the sake... Did I gum up everything? I may have gummed up everything. Also, why are you guys like... Okay, cool. Very confused by this whole setup. All good. So you are generating a lot, or storing a lot of power now. You drained out your buffer real quick. Not a big deal. But let's try putting just 2 of these in here for a second and see how much faster that is. Remember how long it took to make 2 of these a moment ago? Huge, right? Huge improvement. So making that many shouldn't be too bad. And I should be able to get a couple more electrum if I want that many more. So if we want 12, that's going to be 36? No, 48, right? Yeah, 48 for 12. So I'm going to want 48 for 12. Oh man, we are draining a lot of power. Ha! In fairness, that does make sense. Do you think I could sneaky sneak? No, because this dude's here. Do you think I could sneaky sneak an envy of this? Here's a stick. Because you're making, what, 80 RF a tick? I know I'm getting like 1,000 RF a tick out of my other dude. So maybe instead of doing peat generator, we'll like remove this right now. Do you think I could sneak this line all the way over to here without... Hey, yeah, I can. Beautiful, right? That's probably better? I would say that's got to be better, right? Better than the 80 I was getting from the peat generator. And no longer worrying about running out of peat. Like, before, we didn't have to worry too much. But now, I think it makes sense to amp this dude up a little bit. So we're going to want to put these other 16 on here when we're done with these 30, and that'll be the 48 we need to upgrade one set of magnets. Speaking of, how are you guys doing? Still cooking up oil. Very slowly but surely. My goodness, you're slow. I think that that's fine. Yeah, because all it's doing is saying there's a hot block under it. It doesn't care how fast it's getting the heat. So you can theoretically tick accelerate this as much as you want, and you'd be all right. I think that makes sense. A few more seconds left on the tick accelerator. I'm not going to use any more tick accelerating sands of time. Not yet, at least. Are you done? Get in there. We just need a little bit more power. He's really close, though, I can tell. And then we're going to have to start this whole process again, but at least it's going to be about half as much. But in fairness, yeah, we are making 50,000 times 30, so that's like a lot of RF. Looks like he has a decent buffer in him, though. So once the buffer is full, it won't be an issue in the future. There we go, you're done. Nice. Okay, so you do those, and then let's... see, are you cool yet? You're getting there. So before I upgrade those magnets, I'm going to want to get my fuel in place. And by the way, how are you in terms of burning out the last of your fuel? Oh my goodness, you are slow. Can I... this is a question. Nope. No, it cannot drain. Oh, and speaking of, you know what I should be able to do now too? Oxygen, right? I should be able to do oxygen. I think I can do oxygen. Because that's just water in an electrolytic separator, which we've already made, right? And can't oxygen, or does it have to be fluid oxygen? It might need to have to be fluid oxygen. Liquid oxygen? Yeah, liquid oxygen. Okay. So if I got myself a rotary condensator, which is 100% doable right now, by the way, I can more than make up for the amount of rotational force we're going to need. Because force-infused biodiesel... let's do force-infused diesel, right? Force-infused diesel in here, 84 RPM. With oxygen, 126 RPM, right? Liquid oxygen equals much better. So we're definitely going to do this too. That's the play. That's the play that we're going to do, okay? In fact, I might even do it like now. So let's get rid of you. Let's do this. So we're going to want an electrolytic separator. How close are we to having all the things we need for that? Pretty close. We just need more of these, which needs signalum, which we're just going to do all the hammering for. And hey, guess who's done? Hooray! Actually, I'll hang on to you because I know I'm going to need you. Okay, and then redstone-y you, and that should be cool. We're probably good on that, but I might get some more redstone. Oh my goodness, look how much redstone I don't have. Dust! Where you at, Dust? I really need you to, like, be more automated. I need to be less of a bum about that. Okay, and meanwhile I can put you away, 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 put you away. Don't need a lever at the moment. All this inventory nice and open. Lots of diesel to process into force diesel. And you can go in my backpack for now. And that should be cool. And that's how you process sand really well. Okay, so you've got your signalum. We've got a bunch of redstone coming in now. That's going to be good. As soon as this stack's done, I will go get the rest of the stuff working. Sweet. That'll make that 16 in total, by the way. Cool, cool. So now separator will be you and you. And that'll get water into... So we should probably get an aqueous accumulator. Easy peasy. Okay, so aqueous accumulator, electrolytic separator, and then rotary condensator. Is going to need what? I don't want to use that tank. That feels like a waste of stuff. I think I saw some aluminum? Yep. Not you, you. Okay. And then hang on to that diesel, dude. Sweet. Okay. And then we're going to want another tank, by the way, to void our hydrogen. Unless there's something we can do with hydrogen. You make hydrogen. What can I do with hydrogen? I can make hydrogen chloride. Yes. I can concentrate it to liquid hydrogen, and then I can use it to make some stuff. Ooh, cryofuel. Makes crude water gem from elemental craft. Well, that's kind of neat to know. Did not know that. Okay. This is like the moon stuff, right? No, maybe not. Yeah, it is. Ice shards can make cryofuel. Thought so. Okay, well, that's interesting. But yeah, not a whole lot else for hydrogen to do, unless there's a form of liquid hydrogen going to be useful. It's just cold. I don't think we need hydrogen, at least not right now. So what I'll do is void it. So electrolytic separator will sit here. I wouldn't mind an extra tank. And how I'm going to configure this is like so. You're going to sit there, Mr. Tank, and you're going to sit here. And then we will bring... actually, no. Everything I just said is a lie. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. What we're going to do is rotary condensator, and then you. And then you can have water coming in from behind. And then you'll void to the right. Is that cool? I think that's cool. So side config, blue is hydrogen, cyan is oxygen, right? So for gases, we actually want cyan on the left and hydrogen on the right for ejecting gases. And then we can pipe you and you. Grab a couple buckets of water. I made the jump. Okay. And then you can bing bang. Cool. So you're going to do that. And then you just need some power coming in here. And then what I'd love to do is know where I can get some power from. So, Broom. Question for you, by the way. Yeah. Asking for a friend. Ow. Ha 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 ha. Ow. Okay. So that's what's up. Ow. Is that high voltage? That's not high voltage, is it? Oh, you know what it is? It's medium voltage, but it's not going to kill you. Right. Do you think? MV. You're with me. What are the chances? Wah, 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 wah. What are you doing down there, Broom? Broom. No. At least I survived. Broom, what are you doing down there? You're supposed to, like, be in, don't... Where'd you go, Broom? Did he die? I'm going to be very upset. That Broom was configured to not fall. Your job was to not fall, Broom. Granted, I can get another one, but still, that's annoying, because you were 100% configured. Remember I configured him? He's not supposed to fall. And I didn't notice until it was too late. I know! I agree, Kitty Slippers. I'm very sad, just like you. I don't know if they're really sad, but they sound sad. I might be making a new Broom real quick. I'll be right back. But yeah, wasn't he configured to not fall? All right, new Broom. Let's rock and roll. All right, remember you? You're supposed to be float mode on. Remember that? Okay. Let's not forget this time. Don't forget it this time, Mr. Broom. In fairness, he's not that hard to make, but still, right? But still, right? So you over there, and then you with the insulated cable run to there. And that looks nice and cool. And if I did that right, you are now making hydrogen and oxygen and concentrating it to liquid oxygen, which I can now... Is it tube? Pressurized tube. No, actually, because it's liquid, we want it to be mechanical pipe. Yeah, tube go away for another day. Right? And then now... you guys are getting liquid oxygen. Check out how much extra rotational force we have now. Boom! That is cool. And even more once we go diesel instead of biodiesel. That's what's up. Okay. Are you done? You're done. All right. Everybody with me. Is that all? Oh my goodness. Let's do that. That's all. That's all. That. That. You're all with me, buddy. Okay. So you guys are going to come over here and be more, I have a slab? Because that would be cool. Okay. And then I could have Blaze Buddy here with his straw. And then Refinery Dude here. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. And then that. We're just going to need a few more of these because remember this thing used to be up against another block. And then I'm going to want you. I ran into this problem last time, didn't I? Crisis averted. Alright, so let's get this all configured correctly from the get-go. Right, and then some semblance of tanks. So you two are full, right? Yes. So you're going to go here. And then you're going to go here. And then if you get a bucket of diesel, which, by the way, I could just, like, feed in there, right? If I wanted to. Do I want to do that? I mean, maybe. But not yet. But, like, I could very much just... Almost fell for it again. Now we're cooking. And then boop that, and then you're doing the thing. And you're making diesel. And then you guys all do that. Perfect. Cool. And everybody's a winner. All right? So now that that's there... Over here, we'll set up a pneumatic processor that can connect to our gas. So thermopneumatic processing plant. How about like right here? Does that feel too compact? Does that feel too tight? I don't know. It feels a little tight to me. I could probably just stick it like, yeah, I think here's fine. Now, do you get pressure from the machine behind you? No. So you definitely need to be... Shovel. Cool. You can make more of these, right? Yes. Oh, good. We don't have to use sturdy sheets. And then connect it like that so you don't lose any pressure. Not that we're super stressed about losing pressure, but still, you should try to be efficient when possible, right? So now you've got that. So what I should be able to do is if I do this and then get an empty tank, right? And then a dispenser upgrade. Do we have any of those? No. Dispenser upgrade. I'm pretty sure it needs a dispenser, right? Yeah. And then we click it on that side so it ejects to the north. Pop this dude down, put you in there. You've got that. You do... that so that you drain in there. And then force gems go in. And that should be cool, right? And now we've got force-infused diesel maker. Sweet. Okay. And now let's talk about upgrading this line, right? So currently we're making 1.5 thousand RF a tick. And that's just not sufficient. So we take these 12, we induction smelter them with these guys. Okay, now we've got lots of electrum for future use. Now that's going to take a hot minute, unless we can upgrade this. It seems doable-ish. Let's maybe do that. What do we got in there that we can... Oh, we're actually, like, really close. Hey. Don't fly into things, Direwolf. Okay. Beautiful, right? Take you out, put you in. Much better. Cool. And let's come back when this is complete, because we're zapping on power. What I might do, let's pause this for a minute while this is cooking. And that'll have to refill its buffer, but then we should be prioritizing all our power to come over here, and we should be okay, because I can't imagine using... Yeah, you're using 250, so not 1,000. See, net gaining now. Sweet. Back in a sec. Tick acceleration is probably an extremely bad idea, so I will not be doing that for obvious reasons. Alright, mission complete. We got it. So let's now see how much more power we're getting from this bad boy, because we should be getting better stuff, right? is better. Yeah, 66.7% efficiency compared to the 50% we were getting before. So definitely doing a lot better, and we're getting a lot more power. So we do that a couple more times, and I think that would be huge. So what we're going to want is a little bit more overcharged electrum. So 48 overcharged electrum per dude. I think we're going to want more electrum, though. So let's get more gold and silver. Cool. So there's your 2 sets of 48, and then we'll have some more. Well, actually, we're going to have some more in a second. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up the episode here. We're going to come back next time. I will build up my magnets, right? So here's 3 more sets of magnets. So that'll take a lot of crafting and some time, but not a huge deal. And this should be pretty quick now, which is nice, right? So that should go... I mean, it's going to drain quickly, but, like, not terrible-ish. 48 is times 50. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot, but whatever. So for now, we'll wrap up. We'll come back next time. And I will have done all the things. And then we'll get wireless fuck stuff going on. And that'll be awesome. And then, once we have wireless RF, we can kind of expand a little bit more and be less like group all the RF things over in that corner with wire everywhere, right? Dire wire lessening. For now, Doll20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.